100% in some of my loot filters though. From before. And that one. That's the wrong one. And there we have the start. Lovely. Going out in the sky, we're gonna watch these boys make their way to the mid-grounds. And the question is, of course, if we're gonna see somebody blow up on this. Very important question. Is there gonna be carnage? As the French clearly say. Bit of a wobbly there, should still make it there. Alright. They might actually dodge some blast here at the very start. Oh. Oh! We're following a rocket, and nothing there in the slightest. Do I get a second rocket? Oh. Rockets coming over. Not anymore, far too early. Counter rockets are being flung. Counter rockets coming over. Too late. Valkyria shooting far too early, well, 1 second too early. What Chimera does there is a bit too late. Either way, we are now getting the fight over VLK. Mehr artillery already hammering down on the truck. I think that might have been the first impact. Yeah, that is meat. And artillery removing the first vehicle as well here tonight. And if I say tonight, remember, it's 12 at noon. Chimera already taking big chunks here. The infantry from Valkyria and KRT has sadly perished. That being said, artillery is hammering down on these boys here from Chimera. Little check up in the sky for a second here, so you get the idea. Yeah. Little storm group from Valkyria is trying to push in. Mike, Sasquatch, Golem, multiple people are making their way in here. No direct clash yet since they are out of sight. Artillery takes one of the men down. Only Goose from Chimera is up here at the moment. Is he gonna wiggle his way out? Is he gonna get shot from below? The Goose is too fat to get on anything. The Goose is too fat, I repeat. And gets removed by Sasquatch. And with that we zoom out again, seeing the overall situation here. While Chimera might be with more people close by, overall the progress is going to the hands of Valkyria and KRT. VLK, the Alliance, is doing quite well on their their second match, I guess. First Alliance match for me here tonight. And again, tonight in this case is 12. At noon. And bippity boppity boop. There we go. Capture by VLK. I might actually. Oh, I heard that impact. Streaming run goes through. Not the worst, but also not the greatest. Little check up here again on the map at the moment. Garrisons have been placed quite nicely right on the border. 5 of them. More garrisons coming up in a moment. Hopefully, one also on VLK, but we will see about that one. That was a fast talker. Getting a bit dark here due to the filtering. Rihar looking the wrong way. Does not see the enemy behind and now goes... Oh my god. Okay, 1 man down. There we go. Many enemies. Get the MG at least. There we go. Good boy. And 2's also down. There we go. Keep advancing. KRT now dominating the mid-grounds heavily here. KRT Valkyria doing a good job here. Platoon not able to defend the OP. Gets over the taker. And I do hear a tank close by. Tank is close by with a Steward tank at the moment. Odin, Zulzor, and the blue. The blue? What bluey? Blue. Somebody blue. Impacts are hitting the northern area here. Nothing too major happening at the moment. Corners getting splashed quite a bit. But at the moment, it's now slowing down, I'd say. Most because, you know, you have Chimera infantry locked down. Here we have a tank that blasts anybody that tries to cross at the moment. So that will be overall a bit of a situation here. Infantry is still trying to advance here. Yeah, it's not gonna work. I might find myself another area because I don't think Well, I guess Chimera is advancing, that's something. But they're also locked down completely. What does the map say right now? KRT Valkyria pushing far in the south still. That southern push is going good. Still not a major line. Well, a major line, yes, but not major ground here in the north. And then we have the 5 million OPs on Wirbelsumer. Ah, yeah. Explosion, I think there was a truck. Maybe? Oh no, that's a Lux tank. One of the Lux tanks went down. And the midpoint is getting defended now. Slight push there, but again, only because of people in the area. Actually, gonna stay here for the tank fight! Tank fight over already. Lygon, Entice, and Jagd. I would assume that's Jagdpanzer from Chimera. God, how do I remember that name still? I haven't done a Chimera match in ages, but I still remember Chimera players. Amazing. Well, I remember Oceanic players. Let's go with like that. I can never be sure if they were in Chimera or GBI or, you know, well, not Foiboys anymore, I guess, but you know what I mean. Hair. Another group here. Rock goes through. Does not connect. They're still not capping it, but they're still pushing this heavily. Pushing it again, and it's again. Look at how many people we have on the hard cap itself. This is worrying. We have so many people on the hard cap, and they're still losing it. That's how much pressure is set up by Chimera here. Also tank in the corner here, Odin Futsori, etc. Oh, can I have a POV? One little storming POV? Haha! Well, that was so much for that. That was a shot. Is this the new form of caster curse? Yeah, grease gun camera. Okay, I found a new level of caster curse. Amazing. The moment I take over, that's when they perish. I just want to have like 10 seconds of a good moment here. Oh, maybe glove. Oh my god, I was not quick enough to click on that button for a moment. Okay, come on. There we go. Okay. All the filters. Yes. Alright, give me one little moment there we watch somebody not perish. Okay. How do players interact? And again, you know, this is not the real POV. This is the by data. Oh my god. Yeah, the data package is not good. Okay, I might take a moment till I go into POV again. Because every time I do it, they perish. Also, I hear a bombing run coming in. Bombing run coming through. Then again, it runs back into the bombing run. What a silly noodle. Bombing run goes over the church, not doing anything. Ah, spawn wave. So lucky. Skillessy survives. One man down by that bombing run. That could have gone much better, I'd say. That could have gone much better. Holy moly. Cannon fodder, I don't think that's cannon fodder Bob. That would be an 82nd AD player. I do like though that Chimera is this close. They're not defending anymore. None of the house areas, they're actually starting to flood in here again. Let's check out the map again. South is still existing, but not that many units anymore here from Valkyria and Chimera. Valkyria and KRT, sorry. And we see an... What? What's that dog? What's that dog mechanic there from behind? No, that wasn't... Never mind. I thought it was an enemy vehicle, but no, it's a German truck. All good. Right, let's focus on the main thing. That might have been another truck. Yeah, another truck. Alright. Chimera really getting close here. 2 tanks at the moment. 2 tanks hammering down on the hard cap. That being said, artillery is now focusing as well here on the area. Is that another bombing run? Yeah. Bombing run. Yeah, 2 people. 2 spy, 1 amok. Bit more to the right. Yep. Or inside the building. Too late. Goose about to get blasted as well. Yeah. And Cannon for the Bob survives. It's not Bob Outback. I know. Slight damage on the tank. I don't think tanks have adrenaline them, right? Yeah, they don't. Okay. If I lock onto one of these guys before he's in the tank, I think we just see the tank on the inside. But not in a cool way. Oh well. Chimera at the moment still pushing inwards here. Impact their golem. Got taken down though, but the medium is heavily damaged. Explosion on the left. That was presumably... Ooh, Steward tank also already down. And I do hear that. That is a Panzer IV. Impact. Ah, that direction. Alright, sorry. I was searching for the green. Ooh, I just realized how narrow that was. Ooh. Oh. Lovely. Unexpected bullet from in your face. Alexander and Farseer. Is unexpected bullet back in KRT? Is that a thing, really? Ah. Because I think unexpected bullet left for like a year or two, right? Somebody needs to correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think bullet left for a bit and then, well, I guess now rejoined. But as you can see, the clash is still happening. Lots of carnage, lots of vile moments here at the moment. And I think we're going to stay a bit longer in this area for it provides the most entertainment. Yeah, Chatmangus also alive. That is one dark wreck there due to the filters. Wow. Eskiko still not kicked me. That's special. I guess it's fine. I guess it's just a sentry tank. Yeah, MG fire then Needless needs to watch out. Holds the line here. Yeah, he sees the enemies, throws a grenade, gets popped, however. Fucks up the nade. Ah, he threw instead of rolled it. Ah. And we have Chimera, the Aussies, and let's say Anzacs. Then I think this, don't mention New Zealand this as well. The Anzacs are flooding in and they're flooding apart, but they're still going in. The Kenfodder also still alive. Is he gonna build an OP at the front? That would be a bit too cheap. Oh no, he's gonna get seen by Dave. Yeah. We even have codes from Really? Really? You even get a warning. Well, look at them apples. What? Okay, I like a cannon fodder now going forward, smoking everything. It means the tank doesn't get vision anymore. Devilly. Yeah. Ah! TK'd! There was an impact there. TK'd at the forefront. Rotten Bob, G with the hand, hidden magic. People are making their way in. Anna on the right. Ken Fodder has his OP there in the trench. Counter spawn. This match is going at it. God. G with the hand inside the church at the moment. More and more people flooding the point now from both sides. Grenade would be great here. Recon, never mind. Grenades would be amazing here, but are now not important anymore. Chelsea on a very cheeky spot up there at the moment. And survives the artillery angle. Holy moly. Spawn wave coming in again. Spawn wave saves VLK and KRT here. The Knights of the Round Table and Valkyria just hang by a thread. That being said, from a thread, you also make sweaters, and right now they're getting the sweater of righteousness and of coming back. I try to see where I can go with that sentence. You never stop talking. Just carry on and see where it goes. Why not? Emma and Jimmy the Hand make... Never mind, just Jimmy the Hand make his way forward. And it seems like KRT and Valkyria have this now more and more under control. Rocket goes through. Does not connect Pato there with the rocket attempt. Come on. I'm gonna exit so the second rocket we see as well. Come on, Pato. Oh, did he already use the second rocket? Ah. Never mind. Not important anymore. And I do see that the point is getting flared up on the next area. WN73. Can I just say the garrison situation is quite... I guess they have something. Where's the players? Like, this doesn't feel like, you know, 100, well, 50 people, but yeah. But we're gonna go for a second over here to WN73 because the Fox went through. And the Fox built a garrison in a moment also. Ah, yes. The coastal wave's bugging out. Lovely. Even before the server crashed. Yeah, I mean, there is 100 supplies. The crazy thing is I don't see anybody here checking the area. Like, not even a single random soldier is checking this. I'm unsure what Chimera's play is here. I'm sure you at least get like 2 people check out the area. I mean... Oh, this is gonna be awful, isn't it? This is gonna be awful. Oh, God. Okay, oh, God. Okay. If I see now like 20 people spawn here, then I think we have a very short game. If I see like 20 people spawn here right now, probably not, like 10 people max. Then again, you don't see a lot of people on the actual Vival Sim. Oh, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. That's a few, 7 people spawned in. And they're right on the hard cap. Is Chimera AFK right now? They didn't bother with... Oh, our point got attacked for a moment there. For a second I thought it was... Ha! You know, Commander Mr. Michis, you might want to check the... Slight lag there. That's amazing! Shut up! Shut up! He's not gonna be able to do that. Is he marking it? No. Grenades are out, yeah. Tim the Enchanter of the grenades. Didn't make it. Shut up! Commander Red who drives in the back takes out the garrison. Ah, still, I don't see... I think Chimera didn't build any garrisons. Maybe one-man Bluey is coming in. Slimsky, Rafiki. Yeah, this was a major fuck-up just now. Sorry, Chimera. Holy moly, the enemy team is completely... Is it late in Australia and New Zealand? Are they just tired and want to go to bed? I mean, the fun thing is in a few... Well, I guess the delay is gonna catch up in a moment. Well, it's 30 minutes delay. They will be able to watch this live, won't they, in a moment? Oh, they're getting thinned out. I think this point is lost. I think this point is lost. There's so many people on here, and they can't even go in. Low-fat cracker down there in the bottom right, also able to advance in a moment. Gonna get slowed down. Rafiki in the bag is at least something nice. If they just stay alive right now, they will be good. Yeah, that's the truck removed. Rafiki from the back. Ooh, tank explosion. That's gonna help a bit, but not enough. Oh, this is gonna be painful. And schnippity pippity boop. There we go. 23 minutes in, we have the 4th point capture by KRT and Valkyria, thanks to Fox. The sneaky Fox went through. Where's the sneaky Fox? Ah, still. Starting to lose the point now. Problem is they didn't have a garrison yet, and the roads are very far. The nice thing is for Valkyria and for KRT, the front line is crumbling now, presumably completely, because of, you know, callbacks, retreats and everything. So it's gonna be a skeleton crew that defends this line, and we have open valley. Yeah. No, they don't need to worry about, you know, enemies advancing, anything. They actually see enemies running back, and now they can shoot them in the back here. Yeah, KRT and Valkyria are now able to advance completely. They might not keep WN73, but they for sure were able to get giant grounds here. Yeah, they probably will lose this. They don't have a garrison set up. They don't have supplies. They have nothing. But the sheer fact that we're able to push it this far forward, and Lederlappen fucks it up completely. Sorry, the Lederlappen. The fact that we're able to get this far and let Chimera lose all, you know, all front lines here is such a major setback for Chimera. Oh boy. Yeah, Chimera is not gonna like that. They're gonna recap this easily, don't get me wrong, but still, that was a painful one for them. Needless and Bushwalker, the only ones alive. Still. You know what? I'm gonna go. Give me a needless POV. Yeah, needless POV. Well, gives you time to take a sip or something. Ah, okay. Also, did that Steward get stuck just now? Oh no, it didn't. Okay, I was worried for a second. Point about to get flipped again. There we go. A recap of WN73. Lovely to see. KRT and Valkyria not really advancing that far in. I'm a bit disappointed in the push power here. I feel like they could have gotten a bit further in with that much time given. I understand there is some enemy groups, like up here, Speff and the others that were in the north and spawned here. Up in, yeah, Slim and Co, they were up there and just kept spawning and counter pushing us, so the enemy can't advance too much, but still. A bit more, you know what? I'm gonna shut up because they made it here to the main city area and now they have their garrisons up. It's fine, it's fine. Let's also push this button. There we go. If that button works. That button works good. More against Speff. More wins. There we go. Little matches as well. Where do we go? Little check on the map here right now. Also, we have nearly 1,000. We have 927 manpower right now. That is a lot. Yeah, normally I have my little thing on the bottom here where it shows the resource, but that one did not work out for some reason. I need to check that again. We do push in, we see KRT and Valkyria are pushing in. The armored lads are making their way into enemy territory at the moment. With over an hour left. The Anzac army needs to get their stuff together here. Junior cam? Ah, we don't get the sniper scope. Makes sense. Love the reload sound though. I never play sniper, so you know it's a sound that I never get to enjoy. I don't like the FG42 that much. Not enough ammo for me. Little tank passing by. Can I just have more fights in this kind of area? It's such a neat little spot with the verandas and everything, you know. The balconies. It's such a unique little spot here in comparison to all other maps. Satchel close by. Ooh, Satchel close by destroys a repair station. Nothing too interesting. So Zori and the blue. Down in the line. No anti-tankers though available. Gas is on the building. Cheeky sod. You know what? I'm gonna stay because Mike is here and Mike might be able to do some cool rocketeering. Front pen? You don't need a front pen! You could have just done this from behind. Okay, cinematic shot for you. Come on. Go, Mike. Hey! I think that hit the engine. Nope, didn't. But certainly the power got removed there. Yeah. Now they keep an eye on him. Do we get any long-range rockets in a second? Don't see any anti-tankers. No. Okay. That tank is gonna explode anyways. I'm gonna keep it like this so you can see the tank on the Ceph on the left side. Nothing too major. Lovely straight line. There's probably a hatch there. Yeah. I mean, I'm slightly worried about CHIMERA at the moment. I am slightly worried because they are having some trouble here. Also, still nobody caring about that. Really. Sure. Sure. Unexpected bullet, Alliacnce and Farsia. There we go. If that would have worked with a heavily damaged Stewart. Alright, let's go to the north. We haven't done the north at all. Bodok and Blair. I'm in the north here. Slimsk. Trying to cross. God, that's a lot of highlighting and brightness. Jesus Christ. The thing is, I'm thinking, where do I go best visually? You know, for the most enjoyable casting right now. Not maybe the most tactical, but the most enjoyable. This could be a good one because they're gonna get blasted. And I might see a rocket hit the inside of this building and splash that garrison. Oh, I don't know, sure. Yeah, that's what I expected, both rockets. Alrighty. But I guess we were gonna follow the adventure of Dedicated and others here. Sandiari, Dedicated, familiar names. Of greatness. Did you just call them fat? I don't know. Well, I would say greatness, but Dedicated is AFK at the moment. I know he's not, but it's this waiting that's not that interesting on stream. Did he get somebody? Ooh, okay, come on. Yeah. Use that impenetrable fence. Yeah, third person. Good job, little Dedicated. Good job. Okay, oh, shit. I was gonna say I'm not gonna stay on this POV camera while I'm in the wheat field, but he went down already. Where is the rest? Rest got schnetzled. Okay, Golem is still here. That's nice. That's a tank closing. And what loader does he have? Yeah, okay, he has a satchel potentially. Got the grenade out. Tank is about to cross over. Golem, don't mess it up now. Don't mess it up now. Don't mess it up now, buddy. There's a delicious American... You shit! Oh. The only direction is to watch south and it gets kissed in the face. And the tank carries on. Okay. Sorry. Oh, light tank carnage in the north. I would love to see that. Before it gets stopped. Ooh, rockets are already missing. Glove. I saw that. Yeah. OP remover is on its way. Got stuck. Impact. It's less great. Might want to move. Garrison is still in there. If they get at least the garrison off, that's a big step. Come on, boy. Glove is out of rockets. And schnippity pippity pippity. Hey, garrison removed. There we go. attempted random rockets. Lovely. Yeah, there's nobody there, but they're still trying to clear it out. That is the fall of the North. The North has fallen as well now. Oh, never mind. There is still an OP there. Okay. Impact. Good. Stevie. If he can stay alive, then that's it. And cinematic cam. Really? Pesonix, Lakato, both on the greatest spot here. Rafiki closing in, and goodbye. And Rafiki removes the tank. OP, I think, is still alive. I hear it. Ah, yes. OP is still alive, which means they can respawn. They can make a new garrison. The North might not have fallen here. That was a great moment to start pushing it. They did try to push in with a few people, but they failed in the long run. In the meantime, I see 7 corpses made it through. Interesting. I'm gonna go for one little peek for 7 corpses. Ooh, nice shot. Second one, good. I'd also drink something, good God. that's just unlucky. That's just unlucky. Alrighty. I really want to drink something. North is trying to go through here. Only Hami Baba alive at the moment. That ain't great, but at least it's somebody. As you know. Gotta be shitting me. Every time I log in on one of these nerds. Every time. It's just Caster Curse condensed. Concentrated. Front line. I mean, I'm amazed that the front line is... Well, I'm not amazed. I see the front is not moving that much here with the garrisons here. Not a lot of units. But then again, you know, Chimera is also having the same issue of having to cross massive open lines here. The legend himself, Sandiari, is running. Do I lock onto him? Of course I am. Yep. Don't get shot now, please. Thank you, Sandiari. Gets an OP running at the front. Okay, that's neat. That's neato. Let's be taking a sip. Ah. And gets removed. You might want to have stayed a bit low so you can defend your OP. Mike spawns, gets instantly removed. Yeah, you see, San, you might have wanted to stay a bit low there till your whole squad can spawn in. And Glove removes the OP. No late spawners either. That is a removal of that push. Speaking of removal, I see a sandwich little group of Gazemniako. It's Minikoa Outback. Yeah. Both sides locked down. I do like the fighting over here. Better with attempt at the rocket. There might get Gus. I'm gonna actually stay here for a second. I wanna see if he gets Gus. He might see the muscle flash, right? He might try to blast that house. Is he gonna waste another rocket? Ah, get stopped. Nikoa closing in further. Yeah. Gets scared by the big boom. Tank of the pond. Garrison also down there. If Nikoa saw that, it's going to be painful for them. But what a lovely setup. What a lovely matchup tonight. And with tonight, I mean at this lovely noon at 12:43. I know all 3 teams that are playing here right now. What, all 3 teams? Yes, because KRT and Valkyria are having alliance. That's VLK. Because they share a ladder. You see what they did there? Lovely. Oh. Cheeky. Can I just say, I love Omaha, but we never get to see fights like in here, and shooting down there, and oh, there's so many little spots I would like to see some fighting going on. Huh. Did he see? He didn't see him. Oh god. Neither saw the other, I think. What's that tank doing? Chimera tank slightly worried. OP gone. Yeah. Blue, you're about to do some revenge in a moment. Maybe. Yeah. And pop. Oh. Gorgeous shot by Bluey there. And we see Goose making his way. Gooseman about to goose down the garrison and the supplies as well. Where's that tank gone? Oh wait, it's the tank that's wobbling around there on that hill. Yeah. And that's the removal. Goose removing the garrison at the front line. We'll check on the map at the moment. Recon tank in the far south. A 3-man recon tank. Don't see those too often. Front line still hardened down. They're still fighting between the buildings here and the open lines. That's not gonna do much, even though I see Chimera pushing in. Ah, what does my inner Berg say? I feel like I want to see the 3-man Puma here for a second. And it's Leg Adventures. Ninyonic, Pesoxic, and Lakato. Ah, the leg. Ah, the lovely ping. Ah. Did that just blast an OP or something? That blasted something. If that removed the garrison, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. If that removed the garrison, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. We'll check up here, because they are deep in enemy territory here. And we do hear the amount of tanks close by. Of course, one thing you can't say when it comes to, you know, ping, you can't really complain about the lag too much. It's, you know, it's European teams against Australian teams. / New Zealand teams. The Oceanics have a long history of having to play on really horrible pinged servers and still winning. I remember those 300+ ping matches. And then GBA and Chimera take the W. Are they seriously gonna destroy that tank? Oh. Oh, boys. Oh, boys. Yeah, gotta drive slowly a bit more. Oh. Hey! Good job! Lovely job there. Lovely job from the recon tank. And not attacked. Not by any of these. And not by Tozzy. Not by Magic there. By none. Not by Pato. I'm waiting for an open field rocket here. Is nobody gonna rocket this Puma here? Really? See, I'm happy that I joined the Puma, you know, POB. Again, another OP gone. Yeah. Now would be the time. Now would be the time to do the big thing. Where's Pato gone? Is Pato... Oh my god, Pato's gone now as well. Pato is down here. Pato... Oh, rocket! Went under the recon tank! Pato... Misses. Oh. First rocket, I think, goes below. Oh, it might have hit now. Now they're starting to hunt it. Okay. Yeah, Magic also joined the attack. Puma tank is running. Fizzer on the right there. And... Impact! There we go. Gets the Puma finally. Good job there from Fizzer. That was a great run for that Puma tank. That was gorgeous. In the meantime, the front line has shifted a bit. Glove harassing KRT and Valkyria a bit, but the north has slightly shifted here. Valkyria used the time of confusion, the back line, to make the way forward. Garrison still good here for Chimera, but not enough people spawning. Pellet loose, the only one left. Simply Ronar, Favi, Abibaba. And more joining Izizi in the back line. Yeah. Clashing in Hamibaba. Doing Yeah, some of the major pushes there. I need to drink something urgently because I'm rambling now. Hami Baba taking all the names. Nice crossfire there from Ronar. Peladus takes him down finally. Health, we're not gonna say the rest because good god. Health is making his way. Might get jumped there from the sides. OP gone inside the building. Gets stopped. Hell leader making his way. He will get surprised. He's gonna run into an ambush, isn't he? Wow! That's painful. Garrison keeps standing. The push has failed. This giant push has failed, but they still have some other people that are coming back now. Hami Baba down already. More making his way. Blair as well. Stay goes down. There we go. Some people are making their way. Also in the northwest, we're having Rona and Benny make their way at the moment. OP gone. Blair removes it. Zig holding down the road at the moment. Not able to though. People are advancing still. Yeah, we go. Both get stopped. In the meantime, Simply and his squad are advancing forward. We have also a Hell Leader going forward. Actually, can't say Führer, right? Just a normal word. I don't know Twitch active shit. I wouldn't mind seeing from Rona a Rocketeer, because surely that garrison has been seen 5,000 times now. And a Rocketeer would be just... Ah, that would have been an amazing angle camera-wise. Oh, come on. Alright, so they are still holding this down. They're still holding this down heavily. Okay, fair enough. Also, can I just do this here? I think that's gonna... It's fine, okay. Actually makes it brighter. I was worried it might be too dark, but apparently with my filter it's actually brighter than before. Wow. Ooh, I heard that! The ricochet off the tank. Where is our tanky boy? Tiger Tank, Worry, Cardi, and Skeleezy, and Worry. I counted 4 for some reason. Diagonal fight. Interesting. Ah, against that tank. Okay. Any other tank? No, it's that tank. Doesn't look like Skeleezy has seen that other tank. Gonna swoosh quickly there. Lykon, Entice, and Jagdpanzer. And they're moving right now on the other side of the map, for the enemy is closing in on that tank. So that tank fight is gonna get stopped. Which is why we're gonna focus on Mike for a moment. Who is currently scaring off that tank slightly. Never mind. Back to the grind. Which, to be fair, has shifted a bit. There's not much more going on here. Lots of units here. Why? Why is there so many units? Did CHIMERA. Did CHIMERA break through in the south heavily? What's going on here? No. What? Wait, what? Why is everybody down here? Odd. Very odd. Very odd indeed. Oh well. I guess they're in this area, don't get me wrong, but it seems, I mean, looking how they are checking this area, I guess there was like a little excursion here of like 6+ people, maybe? Because they're committing a lot of resources going southwards, no? Like an insane amount of resources. Random. What are they doing? Are they just hunting ghosts or something? What's going on? Might get a nice little indoor fight. I like that. Come on. Ooh, the filters. Look at that. Ooh. You gotta hear that. Is Boogie not gonna check the building? Oh, you... No, he might. No, he's... Is he gonna build an OP next to the MG? Yeah, Bushwhacker heard the movement and realized that something is off here because there's nobody in the area. Also, running conti on the brick wall is not the healthiest. There we go. Sandwich between MGs. Lovely. What's it? What do I have here? Go. Sorry about that. Oh. Shut! Ah, goes down. I wanna catch some nice fighting, but right now they are really mixing up here in this area. They're really squishing it through. Look at this. It's crazy. It's actually crazy that the enemy, that the Chimera was able to make it this much in. Look at this. From having a giant front line and pushing also heavily in this area and closing in on WN73 and at some point having capped 73. Now back to just being here on the defensive row with enemies behind them. And on the city also fallen. Chimera is really cranking up right now. While Kiel and KRT is struggling now with keeping up their front line here. Yeah, that front line is now getting sandwiched more and more. Chimera able to go between. 7 Corps also here. Tries to find a spot to cross so he can blast that tank. Oh, gorgeous against Ronner. Ooh. Too late with Penaltus. Penaltus could have done much more there, but a bit too late. Still, nice little moment there. Is there any garrison here that he can remove? Yes, he can inside the compound. Goes around. Ooh, lovely jump there. Over. Yeah. Crosses over. Good, good, good. Grenades out. Don't think that's gonna hit anybody. Oh, never mind. That might actually be good. Nope. What an unlucky angle. He's gonna get shot by Boric now. Yeah. Ah. That would have been insane if Pell would have made it. I mean, he's gonna stay alive a bit longer and don't, so people can mark him because the garrison's right on his body. That one is gonna get shelled in a moment. The nice thing is the angle makes it hard to get rocket sniped because it can't get shot from this or that side that much. Only thing I guess would be into this angle from the south or position strike slash, you know, bombing runs. Which, to be fair, would also be a juicy target from the north to the south here, yeah. I think they have ammo for this, right? I mean, we have 1,600 ammo at the moment. 1,600 ammo. On our side, but the enemy side has also not used anything call-in-wise anytime lately. Ah. Mike making his way through. Here's, yeah. Oh, Mike, it was too close. Did he put a satchel down? I don't see anything. Nothing, no. He did block the garrison for a moment there. A satchel would have been glorious, but nah. Nah. I like that everybody is writing GG in chat, like the game is over. Not knowing that Chimera is more and more without pushing into Wirbelsumer. Because they think as soon as one of the 4th point goes, oh, the game is over. Oh, guys, come on. Goes down. The thing is, if it was up because they captured point, they would have needed to basically drop down their supplies instantly, build a garrison, then respawn with everybody there. Could have worked, but nah. Impacts against nothing. Sure. Are they trying to shoot this tiger tank here? Skilled, Cardi, and Worry. Yeah, definitely trying that one. Yeah, but there's no way. Perfectly hidden. Who is in that tank? Who is that group? Odin, Zulzori, and the blue. We go back to our tank front here. Because we haven't had a tank fight yet. Surely you're gonna make your way with 4. Lykon Antis in Jagdpanzer. And there's a satchel on the tank. This is an amazing run. The old rule, if I see a satchel on a tank, I'm gonna keep my eye on that tank. Yeah. And Ami Baba's satchel goes. 3, 2, 1. I was 1 second off. There we go. Imagine they were close to each other. Oh, it would have been gorgeous. 35 minutes left, by the way. 35 minutes left to start this. That recon marker is not active enough. The bombing run went over here. Chimera is pushing through the city now. Trying to take the moment of bombardment. Yeah. Tank crew is getting also shelled. Did not really repair much there. Yet. Tanker is down. Far too long out in the open. I'm worried now because there's infantry right on that tank and they don't know if that's not a Satchelier. Are they locked down or something? What is going on? Goosey runs! Goosey runs! Oh, Goosey comes out alive. I need to drink something, huh? Much better. Oh, Glove respawned on an OP. Let's get the angle. Come on. Glove, your moment to Scheiße. To shine. Did you just... Did you just shoot your own tank? Did you just get stuck on an OP? What's going on here? Tim, Captain, and Kurastaman. Am I taking silly pills right now? What's going on here? What the fuck is happening? Gruk. Hey, Gruk! IK3 and Guskit over in the north. The last 10 minutes have been, last 5 minutes at least, have been very, very constant. This thing gets this thingish. Nice job there, Junior. Advance. But yeah, I have to say I was worried at the start, but you know, we had the 4th cap after 23 minutes, I think. Or 21. But overall, KRT and Valkyria and Chimera are having a lovely brawl here in this. The North is having more and more trouble with the enemy. Valkyria and KRT have lost more tanks. It's getting actually quite spicy here, this run. Alright, where do we go? We haven't watched the South at all. You might say, but Alpberg, there's action right now in the North. Yeah, but we have not watched the South at all. Okay. That's a few of Chimera. Precision strike. I'm too fat to fly. Impact there, explosion there. Gone! Is it the 4th of July? It's just explosions over and over and over. Is that another German tank? That is a Tiger, yeah. It's just carnage all over in the last 10 minutes. I might just do a highlight of this and nothing else. Zamdiari about to clash into quite a big group here. Good. Gets the other one. Oh. Ah, and gets Tozzy down. But attacked by Tozzy here. Should stay maybe a bit inside that hedge just so others can advance, but I guess it's also fine. Chimera pushing in, Mike goes down. Yes, he's it, and throws the grenades. In the back of the head. What? Okay, Tozzy, you came back from, you know, being shamed there for a second. Oh my. Well, he traded. Lovely deal there. But Twos and Goose and others are making their way in. Right now, the midpoint is getting attacked again. If you watched this an hour ago, you would think, ah, no, it's not. Well, 30 minutes ago, you would not think that would be a thing. But good God, they're actually making it. Twos let loose. Midpoint. For a moment, a stalemate again, stalemate on the. Oh God. This is such a good match to morning. At noon here. The ugly flare makes everything disgusting. There we go. Gloves will already shut Mungus. Make the way. Glove going in. Oh! Golem gets removed. That satchel might not be the best. I feel like that could have been placed better. I know Glove doesn't know what the setup is, but if... I don't know, maybe it was a good idea. Square noob tubing, sure. Puma tank. What? How many people? 3. Okay. Also bombing run. From the north to the south. Zizi might want to move. Nope, too late. Yeah, that gets 3 of them. Only Zandiari and Yagoda left. Isn't there a satchel in between here also still? Puma's going through, clean out the back line. Alright. Bit sad because there's no enemy there. They could have just kept going there, but they're fighting. I'm a silly goose. It's a Puma. It's a German tank. I'm silly. For some reason, I mixed up the teams there for a second. Come on, Magic. Ah, Magic. That would have been... Oh. Might still get the moment here. You might want to run to the left at some point, and he's not going to get the angle now. Well, he might get a moment now. Come on, Magic. Come on. Oh, Magic. Squirrel. Oh, these poor anti-tankers. That's just painful. Oh, might get one here. No. And also, we could go back to the mid-fight, but they're not really pushing in anymore right now. They're getting slowed down. But the fact that Chimera was able to go in here... Oh, Magic? Ooh, the lag there. Magic with the Rocketeer in the open, maybe? Would be a very cheeky one. Ah, he's wobbling. Yeah. Puma's driving too many angles. Oh my God! From downtown. Squirrel. With the perfect aim there. With all the dodging and other shit right there. Ah. Beautiful. Big shout out to Squirrel there. Squirrel doing very well. And back on the menu, right into the fight. That's what I like to see. That is what I like to see. Speaking of, I need to drink something. Which means I'm gonna give you the greatest thing ever. I'm gonna give you Squirrel Camp. Which probably is something on YouTube. Or Twitch. I need to drink something. 1 second. Feels kind of weird looking at this. Can I just say, this game with filters on is so much more beautiful. Look at this shit. I mean, okay, like, look at this. We think we should I poke the devs if we get, you know, these filters also for regular Hell Let Loose, not just for sorry, the Guardian worrying others. I feel like we could get these filters also for, you know, the regular game. Not just at the jam. Because good god, that looks so much better. It feels a bit like old Hell Let Loose, you know? From an early 2020. No, 2019, I guess, but you know what I mean. Lots of tank current here tonight. Where do I go? So I was slightly focused there. Front line still holding. The main road is still the main area. They hold while the mid grounds is completely splittered up. 25-25 left. And Chimera is pushing it harder, stronger, faster. It's not looking good for Valkyria and KRT at the moment. That being said, both teams, or all three teams in this case, I guess, are teams that have clashed in the past. I've done beautiful matches here in the past. Chatmangus goes down. Whoop. Get a tease one. Sees the OP, the garrison. The moment I latch on to Deuce, that's when he perishes. Unbelievable. But I did see the garrison. I would assume that something's gonna get shelled here at the moment. I mean, Squirrel is close by. Toss is running in. Gets stopped by Sandiari. Good attempt. Good job there. Markers have been marked. Sandiari and Yagoda. An iron defense on the point here. Teox on the MG. Actually, do I get MG cam with this? Nope, and I hear a position strike. Far too late. Tank already had the time to turn around and go backwards. Far too late. Are they just spawning inside that building? Jesus Christ. Where is he? Chatmangus taking people from behind. Taking people out that are in the back line. There we go. That was nearly a really bad Freudian flap. Freudian flap? Freudian slip, that's the word. Freudian flap. It's a weird energy when you're casting at noon instead of the evenings. And like that, always DVB in chat is confused if it's VLK and KRT or VLKRT. Even though it literally sees the names of the players and, you know. Is it can't be that complicated, right? More from Valkyria. There you go. Goes down. Is he trying to advance with the open here? Yes, Blyer goes out and OP got removed though, and every time I look it's just constant chaos. I like it. This is a weird energy, but I like it. Feels old, Hell Let Loose. Also, Valkyria and KRT were able to push out the enemy back to the city line. That being said, the city line is in the hands of Chimera here still. That's nice. Also, 1,500 ammo and 1,400 manpower right now. And 10 fuel. Holy moly. I feel like, you know, having an extra call-in would be great. Like a mortar barrage. I made a video the other month about that, you know? Some extra call-ins that you can do. Or like improve certain things. Like a double strafe for like 3 times the price. Because some matches, especially in comp, just have so much extra ammo. Because you only use 1 artillery. You can't allow yourself to use the bombing run. That went through the... That went through here. And clashed on the ground there. I mean, that was a cool little shot. Did no chance of hitting anything, but it was a cool little shot there. One more. I do hear a plane. That's a bombing run. Let's do a cinematic one. Bombing run coming down. Wide on the right there. Wide on the right. Yeah, get some people. Tank goes backwards. Doesn't want to get the extra damage. Pellet loose goes at the building. Oh. Slight damage there. And KRT and VLK are pushing in from the north southwards into the Western Valley area. Hold on, Saxon holding. Yeah, but Valkyria and Co are slowing down. I do see a capture moment. What's this? Where are they? Why are you not shooting the garrison? Oh my god. Oh my god, they're turning the other direction to shoot it. Okay, okay, they wanted to clear out the yeah, okay, okay. And please. Yay! They made it. Okay, garrison gone. Jesus Christ. Carnivori in Scalzi. Scalzi going through. They don't need a spotter right now. Goes through into the hedge line. Freaking hell. And the amount of anti-tankers! The amount of anti-tankers closing in! Oh, this is gonna be cruel! This is gonna be so cruel! He's already down! Stop hitting! What? Where are the anti-tankers running? What? What? Oh, there was the airhead. I see. Fair enough. But okay. It's just gonna be a Rafiki taken down. Okay. Alright. Why are they all... Oh, you bastards. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna stay here for a moment. I hope everybody is doing well in chat. Ah, satchel. Ah, that was a bit of a letdown. Who put a satchel there? Wasn't you, the blue? That is just disappointing. Ah. Oh well. Would have been fun, you know, to have the third or the fourth of the mass blasts. Where it's just a rocket hitting the airhead. Would have made for another great gif. In the meantime, why is there a burning German tank? I don't think it's gonna go the way you think it's gonna go. Yeah, I mean, that looked very amazing, but the tank, you know, if that tank didn't move, might have worked. Gasket and IK3. Oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. In the meantime, we did see that the point was getting attacked again, but we did also see that it was easily getting blocked. So we didn't go for that one too much. I see Goosey running around. Not making a sound. He's advancing. Gets the OP. And gets ungoosed. MG fire diagonally down into the main area. Yeah, they're not able to advance here anytime soon. Due to the tanks spotting up there. I have to say, the game looks really ugly when we have flares up. Can I just say that? Now it looks normal again, kinda. With flares, it just becomes more... I guess the red one kinda, at least. It still looks weird, but at least it doesn't make it more ugly. But the yellow flare just makes everything look a bit shit. Speaking of... Wait, I can't say speak when I say ugly or shit. Sandiari! Speaking of hell let loose, there we go. Man was able to get a lovely OP going here. And we don't have the gewehr right now, even though we know the gewehr is one of the things that gets rendered in. Going back. Yeah, he's just waiting a moment to get his OP going here. As in to keep it alive. Promise Goose and others are making the way here. And we have 16 minutes left. 16 minutes for Chimera to really clear out this line here and get back in. Goosey not going southwards. Nobody checking that OP. Ain't the greatest, is it? Impact on the tank? What? By whom? By what? Grug. AK3. Gaskets. Side repair movement, yeah. Who did shoot them? Oh, are your movements? Maybe one of these two, probably. Speaking of Garrett situation, we see some shenanigans in the back line here. We also see a recon tank and a heavy tank in HQ at the moment. So in a moment we'll have 3 heavy tanks in play. And I would recommend that they get their heavy tank to the front line soon because, you know, it's only 15 minutes left. Only 15 minutes left. We're also gonna go in the north for a moment because we have not been there for ages now. And the north deserves a bit of love as well, for they have done quite amazing. Tell me about just remove something there, like a garrison. I was looking to the right, so I didn't check on that. Furo goes down. Sasquatch and the Rona only left. With the flying MG up there. You know, sometimes I wonder if it would be better if we just didn't have all these roof spots and other things where MGs can mount down and just wreak havoc across the map. You know, like it was meant to be. No, out there. Clearly they expected, you know, people to go on chimneys and shit and just balance mid-air. Lovely attempt there by Sasquatch. Good. He's going northwards and gets shot down from the back by Saxon. Saxon's still in his little bush. Gets the Rona. Nobody sees this man. And Berg also goes down. Bombing run I hear. Bombing run I say. Bombing run it will be. Bombing run around this area. Or maybe this area. In this area, there's going to be a bombing run for the enemy. Yeah, okay, directly. Saniari goes down. Yagoda runs, but too late. And as well. Minikora as well. And we have a clear out completely. That being said, Chimera does not have any units here that really can push in much. I don't know, I feel like Chimera could have gotten that... Late spawn. They could have gotten that if they had a few more people in. If they had a few more people at the ready after the bombing run, they might have had a chance to break in, but right now they just... That bombing run was pointless. Garrison is good. Everything is fine, nothing changed. They got 2 players or 3 players. Is that... Oh, kids, the timing was off completely. Okay, Patton. Pato, you have a job. Defend. Promise the enemy can just throw a grenade over the hedge. And blink. And grenade over the hedge, please. Just throw a grenade over. Just throw a grenade over. That was overthrow, I think. Nope, that was good enough. Good job there, Mike. And Airhead destroyed. Also, Airhead at a very bad time, I feel like. 30 minutes before the end? Ugh. Front impact against the tank is not gonna do much. Wait, was that a teammate? On your rotten Bob. Left to perish. Lycon, Antis, and Jagdpanzer. Only the tank left. That's not gonna do well here. Chimera needs infantry in this. Infantry is slowed down by enemies in the back line. That's a truck, I don't care. The thing is still Bortonius right now and others. People in the back are so helpful. They don't need to actually be seen that much. They just need to do slight damage here and there. And then people are gonna slow down. Then Chimera's gonna slow down with that attack. That's gonna sting. And that's Needles. Come on. Come on, Needles. Needles, Needles. Lovely. There we go. Jet Monk defense there. Any other anti-tanker at the ready? I don't think so, Needles. Is there any kind of drop down here? Ammo box. Ammo box is close by, okay. I think that bounced. Yeah, repairman is down and... Lovely twirl, but still alive. Anti-Sinakpans is still alive in their tank. Golem trying another route here. Needles now not able to get more rockets. Unless there's another box there. Nah, the only box. We gotta drop 2 boxes, boys. Needle should just respawn at this point. Yeah, he does it now. There we go. In the meantime, Chimera is pushing in. We have 8 minutes left to start capping this. And the US tank is at the moment on the retreat after being heavily damaged. Chimera needs to start forming and then pushing in a moment. I also see a German... The FU tank is making his way in the back lines. Fine, now follow him. Is there anything he can take down here? Oh boy. Yeah, where's the tank gone? Oh. Ha! Ha! Oh no, not again! Not again! Any anti-tankers here? Any anti-tankers, please? Oh, you gotta be shitting me. You gotta be shitting me. Oh no. Oh no. Body block, body block, body block, yeah! Body block! Not enough! Not enough! Roadkill as well! Yay! Ninjotic, Persoxic, and Lakato. Oh! And then people say, why is Albert following this random little Puma tank in the back? Who cares about it? And then we see shit like this, and that explosion bounced off. Is he Austin powered? No. Cancel escape, maybe? Woo! Stuck on the right, stuck on the right. Come on. Oh, you're stuck on the right, buddy. There we go. Loose. Ooh! Ah, and get squirreled again. Squirreled the MVP when it comes to rockets tonight. Ay, 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 ay. Alright, 6 minutes left to start capping this. Rocket goes through. I think Valkyria and KRT have given up on pushing WN73. That's not gonna happen. And we do see explosion. I don't think there was a tank. Maybe a repair station. Oh, was it a tank? Ooh, Greyhound. By what? Huh. Either way, American tanks at the moment really on decline here. It is going to be a problem for them to make their way in here. And also, one thing we always should remember, we can't be happy that it was not freaking Purple Heart Lane Knight. Ah, imagine that. Oh. Oh, that would have been a downfall. Ugh. Pellet loose, Fader, the only ones left here. The Chimera push is not really gathering here that much. Chimera only trying to drip feed this attack. It's not gonna work. Odin, yeah. Those were tankers before. Now they are just acting as infantry. Makes sense. You're not gonna get a tank in here in time. Just explosions over and over. Golem trying to push through here, getting the OP. Yeah, gets that as well. OP gone. Only 2's left. And Valkyria is counter pushing his KRT on the hard defense there on the west. Valkyria squads arming the way forward. The shield of the knight. And the riding Valkyrias on the front. Gorgeous. Tito Needles. Also making their way into the south. Good if they can. If they just stay here and shoot northwards, they're gonna already be really annoying against the enemy. Very nice slice there. Very nice slice. Yeah, look at that. They're having units in the north and the south now. Chimera's just trying to brute force their way through here. I can see all of Chimera just in this little angle right now. Ooh. And they're just running it. It's just... I was gonna say Omaha Beach, but... You know what I mean. Oh. Strafe. I feel like I heard position strike there, but guess not. Okay. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left right now to start capping this. 5 minutes over the playing time. They need to really get in there, but right now they're having trouble because they can't cross the open. They're getting blasted from the north, from the south, from everywhere. And as a reminder, I auto-published this, so the match is going to be available right after the stream ends, so you can just watch that instantly. The recorded version is going to be on the YouTubes later, but for now you can just enjoy, you know, the one on its own. They even have medium tanks here. You should probably check why there was a rocket shop next to you. Or not. Okay. Blue, sorry, wrong person. So we're gonna take the second drop. I mean, the tanks are gonna go down, but still. Out of rockets maybe. Don't even care. But, I don't care. I wanna see the main fight. Chimera units trying to push in again. Right now, if that Panzerfort turns a bit to the left, you could actually mord on more enemies here. 2 minutes, under 2 minutes to start capping this. But Chimera is having trouble. They would need to blitz this heavily. But right now, since they're getting trouble from all sides, they're not able to make their way through. Only a few drips and droplets of units are able to make it through. That is not gonna go well. 1.5 minutes left. Massive smoke pushes. Smoke dropping everywhere. The moment with a medic is helpful. Bombing a run for our Chimera. Friends. Goes over. TK. And we go. Golem gets removed. One man gets removed. 2 people down. Dave might get hit. Yeah. Garrison did not get touched. I repeat, the garrison did not get touched. And Chimera is bragging onto the stage. Chimera is inside the compound. 40 seconds to start capping this. 40 seconds. More and more people are making over the main road. Over the main road. Chimera is flooding into the point right now. An airhead has also been placed down. Bombing run is coming in as well at the moment. 25 seconds left to go. Airhead right there next to Pato doesn't see it. 18 seconds to go. Most of Chimera has perished now. Never mind, but why do I say it? It's Chimera bombing airhead. Bombing run coming through. Chimera push is fading now. And I think that is the G and the G. With a massive last attempt of trying to get in there. Oh god. Oh god. All the spawns. If that was 1 minute earlier, it would have been amazing. 1 minute earlier. But did not make it. Did not make it. The little tag sandwich. Oh my god. There we go. And before everybody leaves, yeah, first we're leaving already. We go through. I have not drank a lot of drinks here right now. But I never had the time. That's the great thing, is I don't have the time to take a sip of my drink. That's when you know that Hell Let Loose is going crazy. When people are actually playing amazingly. Ah, he did a flip. They could sandwich the looks. Oh, that looks is fast now. Ah. Sandwich would have been fun. Precision strike, sure. Oh, they could have done an amazing end there with the AT cannon. Ah. Oh well. But yeah, that has been the match. Let's have a nice outro thumbnail thing. There we go. That has been the match of Chimera against Valkyria and KRT. VLKRT, the Alliance against Chimera. Some background music, please. That was a good match. It was a really nice match.